My, my. Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe. So, as you can see above me, it says breaking Joe Biden pulls out of 2024 U.S. presidential race. All right, y'all, let's check this out.
Welcome back. Breaking news here on Sky News coming into us from the United States. And President Joe Biden says he is stepping down from the US presidential election campaign. He will not run in the US election 2024. We have a statement here coming into us at Sky News. I'll read that to you now. It starts July 21st, 2024. My fellow Americans, over the past 3.5 years, we have made great progress as a nation. Today, America has the strongest economy in the world. We've made historic investments in rebuilding our nation, in lowering prescription drug costs for seniors, and expanding affordable healthcare to a record number of Americans. We've provided critically needed care to 1 million veterans exposed to toxic substances, passed the first gun safety law in 30 years, appointed the first African-American woman to the Supreme Court, and passed the most significant climate legislation in the history of the world. America has never been better positioned to lead than we are today. I know none of this would have come or been done without you, the American people. Together, we overcame a once-in-a-century pandemic and the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression. We've protected...
Now, time out, you guys. Are you guys in any real belief that this man, Joe Biden, at his mental capacity as it stands, that he actually wrote that? Listen to what I'm telling you guys. Listen to all the things that he just written, how he conducts himself in public. Do you think he has the mental capacity to actually have written all of this? Just keep going, y'all.
And preserved our democracy, and we've revitalized and strengthened our alliances around the world. It has been the greatest honor of my life to serve as your president. He goes on, and while it has been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term. I will speak to the nation later this week in more detail about my decision. For now, let me express my deepest gratitude to all those who have worked so hard to see me re-elected. I want to thank Vice President Kamala Harris for being an extraordinary partner in all this work. And let me express my heartfelt appreciation to the American people for the faith and trust you have placed in me. I believe today what I always have. There is nothing America can't do when we do it together. We just have to remember we are the United States of America. Breaking news tonight here on Sky News. President Joe Biden has withdrawn his bid to become the next president.
All right, so we heard all that, right? Now, you guys, this is what's so crazy to me about this whole thing, because, you know, ever since Joe Biden has been in office, it has been abundantly clear that cognitively this man is not here. He's not here. You see this man above me, Joe Biden, he is not present. He's not. I mean, yeah, his silhouette is there. Yeah, he's walking about, but mentally, this man has checked out a long time ago, and the whole world sees it, not just America. The whole world sees it. I want you guys to check some of this comment, because some of you might be thinking to yourself like, "Oh, Nick, how can you say such a thing? Oh my gosh, Nick, why? Why are you making fun of Joe?" But man, shut that up. Man, let's see some of the comments, man. You got this one person saying, "Felt inevitable, to be honest." Man, straight up Thanos predicted this a long time ago. So many turn of events this year. Wow. Okay, wait till Joe Biden finds out about this. Woo! Wait till Joe Biden finds. Hey, ain't that the truth? This isn't news. Ramaswamy called this last year. Hey, how could he could have never been able to get through that speech enough said. That's what I was saying. I find it extremely, extremely hard to believe that this man actually wrote this. I find it extremely hard to believe. Right? You have this one person. What has he said? He sure didn't write that. Oh boy, man. Look, you guys, I want to ask you guys something. On a serious note, what do you guys believe about the whole situation? Because I think the timing is extremely impeccable. Here you have Donald Trump, right? He just there was just a assassination, right? Assassination attempt made upon his life. And the reason why I do the air quotes is because even that I think is all theater. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because and the only reason why I'm saying this is because the level of I don't like to use the word luck. But do you understand what it take or what it took for that bullet to miss this man? Some people might say, "Oh, it's God and all this stuff." You believe whatever you want to believe, but I know as for me, I just find it extremely hard to believe, especially considering the fact that when the so-called secret services came and huddled around him, that didn't seem like the act of a genuine secret service. And what do I mean by that is that why in the world are they just huddling around him and not just taking him out of the premises? They should have just escorted him out in a complete hurry. No, they all huddling around him. And even in the midst of them huddling around him, you saw what Donald Trump does? Come on, man. Come on. This dude is fist pumping in the air like, oh, I defeated the odds of death. Man, it's all one big dog and pony show. It really is. It's a complete circus, and it's sad because if it's gained many of you people out there. Many of you people actually believe all this theater, and but here's what I'm thinking. This is what I'm honestly thinking. I'm thinking that the Democrats probably saw what took place, and they probably were thinking to themselves, ain't no way that Donald Trump could have came out of that situation with his life intact and that they had a chance to actually win with Joe Biden representing their party. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. The amount of popularity that Donald Trump gained. I mean, do you see all the newspapers? That pose, that fist pump pose that Donald Trump has is iconic. Is iconic. Ain't no way with Joe Biden representing them. And Joe Biden, from from some of the videos I've watched, he lost the black vote a long time ago. A long time ago. So with that taking place, ain't no way Joe Biden can represent the Democratic Party, and they actually think that they were gonna win. So they probably the real person running the scenes. They probably like, you know what? Let's cut the cord. Let's pull the plug. It's a wrap, guys. Now, my question is, and I please chime in the chat because I would love to hear from you all. Who do you think is going to actually replace Joe Biden as the primary candidate for the Democratic Party? Because, you know, from my understanding, usually the vice president in times past, they will try to step in if the president, was to step down or something of that nature. So is Kamala Harris gonna try? Are they trying to push for the first female president, or will they go with somebody totally different altogether? These are the questions I have. I have, but either way, I just can't see anybody beating Trump. And some of you may label it as a Trump supporter. No, I don't support any of these parties, but I could just look at it from a mile away and I could see, yep, the writing's on the wall. Trump is finna become president once again. That's just my personal belief, but I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Anyway, if you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, and with that being said, Nick over and out. A message sent. Jesus is King, y'all.